What do you, I mean, what do you reckon for this matchup? Because we've been talking a lot about tempo today, and I think this matchup is one that really is going to sort of like showcase it, right?
Yeah, you definitely want, if you're a Fallen, to try to slow down the tempo. But if you are a Thass, you're trying to just speed it up and just apply as much pressure as you can. And we are going to get started. You've seen these lasers come about, Fallen trying to slow down the tempo. You've seen them hide behind the Luma. And Luma's jab is going to play a big part here.
Yeah, Thass doing falln, I should say, doing a really good job keeping things grounded at the start there. Refusing to jump. You saw Thass just pulling the trigger a bit early, trying to read a lot of aerial assaults. But falln is more than happy to stay patient, keeping it on the ground, catching them in the air after distracting them with the Luma. Thass just struggling to find an opening right now.
Yeah, no, doing a fantastic job on Fallen of just snuffing out Thass's approaches. And we saw a little perfect pivot into up tilt right there. The meme is live.
They certainly did. We can see the potential right there. Luma is out of the picture, and this is Thass's time to strike. Oh, and the shield comes out perfectly, and that's a massive reversal. Luma almost home as Thass is just continuing to try and use this time to keep an assault going. There's a little bit of a string right there, but we are back to full strength as faking the retreat to platform, caught out by the shield into grab as falln again playing grounded, but mixes it up with the side B.
All right. Re-grab? Yeah. Just going to get stage spike right there.
Fantastic call out from falln right there.
Fallen doing a little cool moves to get back on stage and just hitting Thass into like a small 20% combo.
The cross up from that dash really mixing up falln right there. The grab does not come through. Thass focusing on the Luma. Now they can try and find the soul right here. 85, we can find the confirm. But instead, falln's going to take their time. The recoveries have been so strong, but the call out is strong enough as down air just to keep them safe. Air dodge back to the platform as little jab check, keeping them humble, keeping them honest.
He got it. Oh, got him out of the side beat. That Falln just attacking on so much percent and not able to get the confirm off of there.
So annoying. You want to find that kill. Finally sent up to the stratosphere where she finds herself so comfortable. But unfortunately not this time as the dash comes through. Good match to make it out, but you've used a lot of resources. Sent off to the side and falln taking game one in a confident stride.
Yeah, doing a great job right there. Low percent on one stock. And if I'm Falln, I'm like not in any fear of like
not at all.
Just playing super confident. Just gotta play your game plan. And if I'm Thass, I gotta figure out like what I need to do to like truly get in and apply good amount of pressure to Falln.
Yeah, it is a decent game plan coming out of Thass. You can see they do know what they're doing. They know the general full chart of like, here's when I can engage, here's when I have an opportunity to take out the Luma. So that's not too bad, but a lot of these landings have been really, really tough for them to get. You really want to try and rush down this big body, and it's so like succulent, right? Like you want to get your hands on this character, you want to be able to hit them with your strings, but falln's so good at just stifling out and frankly reading these approaches from a mile away. Or a kilometer away, I guess I should say.
Depends where you are. It's smile here.
Depends where you're at.
But no, Falln is utilizing Rosa so good. Known for those up airs and known for edge guarding just like that. You've seen that there, get the kill right there, only taking 3%.
That was such a ridiculous string from falln. Thass barely able to touch the ground so often as constantly disrupted by this Luma. They just have to wait until they can find an option. But every time they get close to the Luna, falln is now understanding when these attack patterns are coming in and just mixing it up with the jabs every single time. The mash out is perfect, but it's an impenetrable wall.
Did not get past it, and they are gone 54% on Smashville. Falln has taken game 2.
There was not even a smidgen of hope in that game.
No
not
hope.
a moment, nothing to learn. That was just pure domination.
Falln has only just locked in.
They're just getting started here in the top 8 as Thass, very, very little room to maneuver, it would seem. Looks like they've just decided I just got to play better.
Yeah. What else can you think?
Locked up by the Luma with that rapid jab right now. Making it back to stage, just going to reset. Shine, just keep things stalled up top there. Does not want to be caught in another one of those up air strings. That's where things began to fall apart last game. They refused to let it happen again as constantly disrupted right there. The down air drills have been something new they're cooking up, and they just don't seem to be getting the job done.
All right, dash attack through.
to say, desperate feels like a cruel word to use.
Yeah.
You can see how Thass changes things up when Luma gets a little bit far away. They're a bit more desperate, I should say. They're more willing to push buttons and challenge. But falln plays so defensively in these moments, and they know that aggression is coming, so it just doesn't work. This is the only opening I think Thass is going to get.
Yeah, they are just trying their best to find an answer.
Luma's back right now as
Oh,
the comes out.
Yeah, that might have tried to be the answer, just trying to get Rosa into a ledge trap scenario.
Force down, not able to catch. A little bit earlier and they would have been all right as the Luma wall is back. The lasers have been caught.
Right, are we going to see a bit more lasers? Or, yeah, just got to just try to force falln to try to approach.
He's 1% ahead. Well, he was. Could have slowed it down. I don't think that is in their vernacular right now. Learning a thing or two from Marcus, holding those platforms. This could be an opening if they can make it back safely, but falln more than happy to put on that wall. Oh! Yeah. Jumps on him, boot to the back of the head. Thass taking the lead.
Yeah, just basically taking off that noggin.
Oh, that was a bit overzealous there, mate.
Yeah, just wanted to get back into the fray a bit too much. But yeah, falln gonna take it down throw, up throw, up smash, doing 40, 53%, 59 now.
Thass just desperately trying to make it back. Again, these up air strings are just spelling disaster. Makes it up with the jab, trying to find the opening, doesn't quite get it, doesn't read the jump either, but they're slowly gaining ground. This could be important. The grab does whiff, but instead just taking an absolute beating from Rosalina and Luma as the up air comes through.
And that will be a 3-0 falln.
Very confident from falln. Genuinely barely broke a sweat.
Yeah, no, fantastic job right there. And that's my pick to win this tournament. So.
Ooh, you think so?
Yeah,
you think the West Coast has got it in, mate?
I think the West Coast got it this year.
Damn. Well, I'm excited to see if that is the case. Clearly, there is a lot riding on what we assume is going to be falln versus Marcus. However, Thass will be the one falln this time around, heading down into losers. So hopefully we will see them again because things are starting to get a little dangerous.
Yeah,
all
no,
right?
we got a lot of killers there.
Yep. It's, the floor is lava.